Jade.
Ryan.
Virgo Season!
So, Karl Marx is the famous one, but did you know that he had a baby brother that left a real stain on the family name?
Oh my God. I already know where this is going.
Skid.
I knew it. As soon as you said it, I said, what could it be? What could it be? And Skid crossed my mind.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jade.
Hey, Ryan. Skid. Skid. How are you? Valid. Honestly, very valid.
Ready for the year to be over.
You know, I think you would not be the first nor the last to feel that way this year. I am ecstatic for this year to end. If y'all are just joining us, which you are because we just started recording.
Wow.
I'm doing this at the top of the show. This is our last show for the season.
We don't do seasons anymore. This is the last one for the year.
Oh.
This is just the last.
Okay, then. Excuse me.
But yeah.
This is our last one for the year. So after today's episode, y'all could go back, listen to your favorite episode, listen to an episode you may not have fully appreciated and may need to go back and and learn to appreciate, you know.
Because there be gems in there, and we watch the analytics, so a good portion of y'all don't make it to the end for whatever reason, but like, whatevs.
Why start and not finish? Like, how un-Virgo-like of you. And I know most of y'all are not Virgos. But like, you're listening to a show called Virgo Season, the least you could do is like finish the show.
Yeah.
Also, with that being said, shout out to y'all because we got back some of our analytics from Spotify. Last week, Ryan was kind enough to share it with me because apparently I'm an outsider. And every time I tried to click on what he sent me, Spotify was like, authorized? Absolutely not.
Whoops.
Yeah, whatever. But y'all have showed up and showed out in 2025 for us. And so we truly, truly appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Spotify dubbed us a show to watch. I don't know how many other podcasts they've said that to, but I'm going to run with just us.
It's one of those, everybody gets a participation trophy. So.
I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, it was just us.
I don't know.
You know?
But the analytics, I think I looked up some stats or whatever, and a lot of people don't make it to where we make it to. So regardless of what y'all think about this show, it's not easy to do, and a whole lot of y'all try and can't do it. So
with that being said, we were humble in 2025.
Were we?
Yeah, we were. We were.
Okay.
We're going to be gracious in 2026, but we're going to talk our shit. We're going to talk our shit in 2026. Okay. Just giving y'all just a taste. Just letting y'all know. Okay? Today's price is not tomorrow's price.
Because
getting in 2026
free. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's price.
Also, shout out to y'all who are listening to us overseas because according to Spotify, we have the UK, France, Germany, and Czech Republic. I know not one person in any of those places. So shout out to y'all because how y'all discovered our lovely little podcast, don't know. But we appreciate y'all. Hope y'all laugh.
Facts.
And don't use us as examples of Americans, okay? Because
there's worse options that they could use for examples of Americans. So
that's true. That's true. Also, at the top of the show, shout out to Ryan. I know I said it on my socials, but I have to give him his flowers every time that I'm able to, because I promise you that without this man, there would be no Virgo season. And I mean that in every sense of the word, because listen, I show up, I talk my shit, and then I go on about my business. And I send Ryan the wordle of the day. Okay? That's it. I'm done. This man spends hours editing, erasing my ums. If we have a technical problem, he got to pull the audio together. Meanwhile, I'll be over here playing Call of Duty, whooping on some 12-year-old on my phone. You know what I mean? So I need y'all to have as much appreciation for Ryan as I do, because there would genuinely be no Virgo season without him, at least not in this capacity. So make sure y'all show him some respect. All right? Put some respect on my partner's name. All right? Thank you.
I appreciate that. And I also appreciate you, because for it not been for you, I'd be speaking to myself, you know? So, so I don't know how much of that people could do. I don't know how much of that people can do, but, definitely appreciate you for that. We've been going strong for almost 4 years now. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Can you believe it?
Crazy.
Can you believe it? So,
Crazy.
so yeah, we want to thank y'all that have been here from day one and the ones that we picked up along the way. And yeah, I'm having a good time, and I definitely have a lot of new ideas for next year. So y'all need to stay tuned. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow's price is not today's price. That's all
All
I'm
right.
going to say. But that being
Mhm.
said, this is not going to be a typical episode. We have a little bit of garbage, not a lot of garbage, but it's really a mixed bag episode. Okay, we want to end the year on something light. We don't want to talk about all the garbage that's going on in the world. Donald
Mhm.
Trump deregulating AI, Nicki Minaj trying to start beef with Gavin Newsom. We're
Mm,
tired. Okay.
very.
So with that being said, that's not what y'all are getting this week. This week, y'all are getting an Am I the Asshole? Ryan has something up his sleeve. We got some questions we're going to ask each other, or I'm going to ask us, and we're going to answer. And dad jokes. And y'all are going to enjoy because it's something light. It's something new. It's something fun. Okay? Okay. Thank you.
Boom. Boom.
Oh, I'm supposed to start. See?
That's how it goes.
You
Moderator.
would think there was something other than, mind you, I have not drank Coca-Cola in forever, but I had a taste for some.
Why do you have Coca-Cola in a wine glass today?
I drink all my beverages out of a wine
What?
glass.
Never mind. Forget I asked. Forget I asked. Continue.
Okay. With that being said, this is not really an am I the asshole, but this is more of a what would you do kind of question. But I kind of already know your answer, but whatever. Boyfriend gives girl dream job or meet ultimatum. What should she do? So here's a very interesting short story.
Again, you've read the title in a way that I don't understand. My brain does not compute. It's just
You'll
like, what?
you'll get it as I read it.
Say it one more time before you start.
Boyfriend gives girl,
hmm
okay, dream
hmm
job or me ultimatum.
Maybe it's the spaces. You need to add those spaces in there because it was just not landing for me. But gotcha, gotcha. Or maybe I
But
need a
here's
nap.
You need a Coke. You need some Coca-Cola.
No,
See,
oh,
I couldn't just say
never
you
that,
need a
never
Coke.
that.
I know. The fact that I needed some, sometimes just, I don't know why I went for Coca-Cola, but I did. Anyway, a very interesting short story. Boyfriend gave me ultimatum, dream job or him. I'm considering taking the job. Okay, so
hmm
I'm Sierra, 30 female, and I work as a renewable energy consultant in Boulder, Colorado. I've been with my boyfriend Marcus, 32 male, for 2 years. Last month, I got offered a promotion. It's basically my dream job. Better title, significant raise, like 25K or more, 25K more, working on bigger projects, everything I've been working towards. The catch is it requires relocating to Denver, which is only like 45 minutes away from Boulder. Less if traffic's good. It's not like I'm moving across the country. I told Marcus and he immediately said no, like didn't even think about it, just said, you can't take that. I said, what do you mean I can't take it? It's an amazing opportunity. He said the commute would be too much. It wouldn't. People do it every day. Or we'd have to move to Denver and he doesn't want to leave Boulder. I suggested he could look for work in Denver. He's in sales. There's tons of sales jobs in Denver. We could do temporary long distance. I can stay in Denver during the week and come back on weekends while he looks for a new job. He said, if I'm even considering taking the job, it means I prioritize my career over our relationship, which I mean, yeah, my career is important to me. I've been working towards this for years. We've been fighting about it for like 3 weeks now. It's the same argument every time. He says I'm being selfish. I say he's being controlling. Then yesterday he gave me an ultimatum, the job or him. I'm seriously considering taking the job. My best friend says Marcus is showing his true colors and that he's trying to control my career. My sister thinks I should try harder to find a compromise. But like, what compromise is there? I either take my dream job or I don't. There's no middle ground. Marcus says if I really loved him, I'd turn down the job and find something else in Boulder. But I don't want something else. This is the job I've been working for. And it's not like I'm asking him to sacrifice anything huge. I'm asking him to either move 45 minutes away, which we could afford on my new salary, or do temporary long distance. He says it's the principle that I'm putting work before us, that if this is how I am now, what happens when we're married or have kids? But we're not married. We don't have kids. And this is my career we're talking about. I'm supposed to give them an answer by Friday. That's in 3 days. Marcus says if I take the job, we're done. And I think I'm okay with that, which probably means I should take the job. Am I wrong for choosing my career over my relationship?
No. It's a clear no. Because this is not the type of person you want to spend your life with anyway. The fact that his answer was so quick and it was also in the negative goes to show that he doesn't give a shit about you, just about himself. I have 2 daughters. I would never want them to compromise themselves for any partner. A relationship is a compromise, and so because we are in a relationship, we should be coming together as to the decisions that we are going to make. She could have just made the decision and that would be it, but she came to him and asked him and told him and tried to have conversation with him, and he was not willing to do so. And so, like she said, they are not married, they do not have any kids, and so this is an easy decision for me. Also, she didn't necessarily need to like move or do anything anyway. She said she was willing to do the commute. People do it every day. So I just don't understand where the problem is here. So yeah, definitely your initial thoughts are just like, "Oh, I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with it. I think I'm okay with it." So clearly you're okay with it, and that's fine.
Girl, do not let your boyfriend stop you from finding or getting your dream job and finding your future husband. Leave Marcus ass in Boulder.
Mm.
Okay? The fact that it's 45 minutes, that seems
For
reasonable.
New York, for New York,
like,
for New York, we like that's an easy commute. What are you talking about?
like,
Oh my
like that's a
God.
train ride. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he
Uh-huh.
has to hop on a plane. It's not like he has to take, Amtrak or Greyhound bus or anything like that. Like, that seems very doable. So the fact that he's
Mm-hmm.
not willing to do so, he's not in it for you. He's in it for himself. And it's only going
Mm-hmm.
to get worse the longer y'all are together and the more y'all are tied into things, whether that's marriage, y'all decide to purchase a home, whatever it is. Marcus is selfish.
Mm.
Choose that job and go be happy and find your husband in Denver because Marcus is not it.
And that job may not be for you either. You never know. So don't get all stuck in it because you just made this huge decision. It's just
True.
like whatever happens, happens. We just know that the way that he reacted to your good news and your good fortune was not ideal. And it wasn't, it was actually perfect and ideal so that you didn't waste your time going forward. So, you know,
Like, who doesn't say congratulations, baby? I'm proud of you. Let's figure this out. But immediately says no.
that's wild.
Girl, it's
That's
that
wild.
name too. I have never met a nice Marcus. So
Wow. All right. I'll leave that alone. I don't know where to go with that one. Wowza. Wowza.
listen, I haven't. Have I? Ain't Marcus Jordan? Ain't that Michael Jordan's son who was dating Scottie Pippen's wife, ex-wife? Ain't that his name?
Sure, sure. I don't know. I don't.
Me
Michael
either. I could
Jordan's
have just
never,
made that
never.
up.
Michael Jordan's never been my cup of tea because
Oh,
Knicks fan over here, Knicks fan.
oh.
So
When Jordan retired is when I stopped watching basketball, and that is wholeheartedly the truth. I also hold him and the Chicago Bulls slightly responsible for my anxious psyche because I used to be so wrapped up in basketball games back in the
Mm,
day that they would literally make me sick. So,
so you have an irrational attachment to a team that made you sick. Sounds good.
yes.
Sounds good.
Mhm,
Sounds good. Sounds
mhm.
good. All right. Very good.
Shout out to the Yankees. Ain't nothing changed.
All right. So, I know you didn't ask, but I'm gonna just interject right here. I'm gonna put my game in here, because
I mean, that was the assumption.
people have been coming for my neck for the past few months, being like, "We started this show out, and you guys used to do games all the time,
Yeah.
and we enjoyed the banter you guys had, and how Jade
Hmm.
loses the games all the time, and all of that." That's what they said. I didn't say it.
Now,
They
why
said
would
it. I
why
didn't say it. They said
why would you lie?
it.
Why would you lie about the undisputed queen of games on Virgo season on the last episode of the season?
Year of the year.
I mean,
But
yeah, of the year. In my mind, when I tell you in my mind, I said year just now, like
oh my god.
wholeheartedly. Oh,
Anyway, so without further ado, I figured we'd bring back a game that has been a fan favorite from almost day one. So we're going to do it, and we're gonna do it right because I'm the one that introduces these games the right way, Jade. Okay?
here he go.
All right, all right.
Can't even.
This or that, this or that, this or that.
What's that dance the kids be doing now?
I'm not a kid. I don't know, Jade.
They be doing it online and then they
Mm-hmm.
be like pulling their
Mm-hmm.
arms out and flapping their legs to the
Flap,
side. I'm
yeah,
gonna figure it out.
yeah. All right, so this or that is self-explanatory. I'm gonna give you two things. You're gonna pick one or the other, and then we'll have a small banter about it. That's it.
Okay.
All right, first one.
Mhm.
Owe money or owe a favor?
A favor. I don't like owing people money.
Mm, okay. Yeah, I agree. I guess. And owing people a favor. I don't know. I like doing things for people that I like, I guess.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess. I
Like
don't know.
if I care enough about you to like ask you for a favor, when you ask me for a favor in return, it's no sweat off my back. Money?
Right.
Oh no 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 no. Mm-mm.
Oh gosh, now I gotta look up that sound. I just can't. All right. Coffee or tea?
Tea,
What kind of tea?
green tea, flavored green tea.
Yeah, it's fine. I like a ginger tea, but if coffee didn't spike my anxiety and my blood pressure, it's coffee all day. I'm sorry. You don't get the same sort of
I
buzz from tea. You just don't.
I don't. Coffee literally tastes like Satan's thoughts. Absolutely not.
Shut up.
Absolutely not.
You never had a
I
Dominican make you a nice cup of coffee. That's the reason. That's
I
the
don't
reason.
need Latin Satan's thoughts. I no thank you. No thank you. Absolutely not.
All
Mm-mm.
my Dominicans, that cinnamon bustelo. Oh my god. So
Mm-mm.
good. So good. So good.
Absolutely not. Give me a good green tea or a spiced turmeric or a chai. Yeah, boy.
Chai is gonna
Yeah.
give you a
Yeah.
little bit of something.
Yeah.
I'm not a big like milk kind of a person anymore. So
Oh, I don't
if
put
you
milk
had
in
hit
my
me,
tea.
chai would be very milky. So,
Yeah, but chai's the only exception to that rule. But everything
yeah.
else is just some honey.
Yeah. All right. Lose sleep or skip a meal.
Skip a meal because me and sleep go together. Okay?
Yeah. Again, in the past, it was definitely skip a meal because who the fuck sleeps? Like they said, sleep is the cousin of death, and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna be up. I'm
Even
getting
when
to
they
the.
said
I gotta
that,
get to that chicken. Like who knew? Who knew? Now, I wish I was smarter in my younger years. I would just say that
when they
sleep.
used to say sleep is the cousin of death, I used to be like, hey, cousin, love me some sleep. Okay? Love me some sleep.
Yeah. It's very important for your health as well. You could skip a meal
Yeah.
and be
It'd be all right.
actually better off for that,
Yeah.
actually. So,
Yeah. So,
hang out with little kids or old folks.
old folks.
I think I'm going with the little kids. I think I'm going with the little kids. You know why? You know why?
Why?
I don't have that much patience for people that I think should have a lot of sense. So if you're a big older person and you're doing a lot of things that little children should be doing, like whereas I would look at it with the little kids and think that it's cute, not so much for the old people. But I get why people hang out with old folks, but I rather the little kids.
Because I'm not gonna hold you. My favorite neighbor is 84 years old, and I hang out with her all the time. Okay, me and
Of
Dottie, we
course.
locked in.
Of
We locked
course.
in. Last New Year's, where was I? At Dottie's crib. Okay, I
That's
rented
your
the New
fault.
Year
That's your
with
problem.
Dottie. No. I had a time. Okay,
Mm,
people was FaceTiming
mm,
me, and they were like, "What are you doing?" And I showed them the company that I kept, and it was
mm,
nothing but people talking
mhm,
about world wars and all the stuff that they grew up in, and I was enchanted. Give me
mm.
old folk. Kids, they start talking too much. I no you. And I only like my people's kids. You know what I mean? Like, are we talking about like my people's kids? Okay.
Mm,
Random people's kids, I can't
mm,
clothesline them. No, thank
mm.
you.
And
No,
so when
thank
I
you.
say little kids, I mean like beneath a certain age, because at a certain point, I also feel like you should have some damn sense. But like when you like when you like really tiny and you just have that cuteness on you that just kind of like is there as an evolutionary thing so that parents don't kill their kids because they love them so much. That's why big eyes exist and all of that stuff. That's an evolutionary thing. So yeah, once they start letting go a lot of all of that stuff, yeah, they can go with the old folks as well.
Same, same thing stands. Are we talking about my people kids under a certain
Mm,
age or strangers people's kids under a certain? Because again,
yeah.
I was at a resort one time on vacation with my cousin and her kids, and I was like, "Oh, look at the babies having fun." And then other people's kids showed up, and I was like, "What are they doing here?" I completely forgot that there was other people who would
Yikes.
have purchased a vacation time. You know what I mean? So like,
Yikes. Anyway, we can go back and forth on that the whole time. But the next one, patterned or plain?
patterned.
Oh, I'm very plain. Very plain. I don't know. As you see patterns all over my hat right now. However,
Because
I
I
think
was just
that's
looking at you saying, I think plain. And I was like, not with this patterned ass hat on your head.
I think I think a pattern is good for an accent. Like I don't like the all over too much all the time kind of stuff, which God knows how I got with my wife because she lives for the bigness of everything in life. So give me more, give me more. And I am not that, and I am not that at all. So yeah, I would pick plain over pattern at any moment.
I
Give me a
used to
color
be
block.
plain. If you would have asked, if people who know me would probably be like, Jadae's capping because she likes plain. But as
Hmm.
I've gotten older, I've started to incorporate more patterns, more like dynamic things into my wardrobe. Now, do
Hmm.
I pattern mix like some people do? No, because I don't have the eye for that. I can layer,
Yeah,
but I'm not like the polka dot shirt, striped pants. I haven't figured out that combination yet. Do you know what I
right,
mean? But I'm not as
right.
scared of a pattern like I used to be.
Right. I mean, I can do it for other people. Just don't ask me to do it for myself. I'm just not gonna do it.
No,
Sorry,
that's
but
valid.
I have a pretty
That's
good eye.
valid.
I have a pretty
No,
good eye,
that's
but like
valid.
I'm not gonna do it. Nah, I'm good. I'm a big tall guy. Can you imagine me walking down the street looking like Andre Leon Talley? I'm not sorry. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
I
I'm sorry.
May he
Sorry.
rest in peace.
May he rest. May he rest easy. I'm just sorry. No, no thanks. All right. Red wine or white wine?
White.
I knew you were gonna say that. It just depends on the mood. What I'm trying to go. First of all, I don't drink that much anyway anymore. But like, depends on the mood that I'm trying to have for the evening. That's just plain and simple. Red does one thing, white does the other.
White does all the things that I
Does
needed
not.
to do for
No, it
me.
doesn't.
For me, it does. May not do it for you, but for me, it
Yeah.
does. So give me
Mm-hmm.
a white.
Okay.
Mm,
All right.
good reason.
Cooking, or being cooked for.
It depends on who's cooking for me.
Mm, that was exactly my answer. But we got to pick or that, or this or
Like
that.
if it's my mother cooking, like cooking for me. If
Mm-hmm.
it's not my mother and like a handful of other people, I'd rather cook
Mm,
because I
yeah.
gets down in the kitchen.
Yeah. I mean, I can get down. I just don't enjoy doing it. It takes too much time because I am a perfectionist. And so it does take a labor of love. And so I don't usually have much time in general. So I'm probably going to have to lean on the being cooked for side because, you know, it's just a means to an end at this point. I just got to get the nutrients. I'm not necessarily going for the big flavors. Big flavors really put the big fat in my stomach. So, so I am not. I don't really care too much at this point. But yeah, that's where I am. This is a random one. Cash App or Venmo?
According to Natalie, Cash App is for the poor, so I'm gonna go with Venmo.
What? Oh wow. Oh wow. I tend to
She didn't
like.
say that per se,
Mm,
but we be like doing things in our little Tufts group chat, and people be
yeah.
like Cash App or Venmo, and Natalie be like, "Do not offend my senses." Like, what are you
So
talking about?
so I tend to like Cash App better. So I don't know what that says about me, but yeah, I tend to like it better. But I know people that just open the Venmo app just to read,
Oh, being people business.
be in people's business, just to,
Like, what you
you
send them money for? What that mean?
what that mean?
Mm.
What those emojis mean? Okay, I see that you did this date and you did that. Oh yeah, all of that. Yeah, so no
Even though you
thanks.
didn't ask, I am really though more of a Zelle girly, to be quite honest.
Factual. Because guess
Like
what? That money is right there in
right
my
there,
account right away. Right away.
immediately. I don't gotta do no transfer. I don't gotta wait 1 to 3 business days or pay a fee to get an instant no.
So
Zell me.
this question was really a this or that because it was Zell
Uh
was in there. I took it
uh
out because I was like,
no.
yeah, that's unfair. That's so I just took that one out. But
Okay,
anyway,
because
uh, this is a good one. I thought take a friend on your family vacation or join a friend on their family vacation.
neither.
Neither was not one of the answers. Choices, I should say. So Pick one, buddy.
I guess bring them on my family vacation.
Yeah, that's the only answer because I don't know you or your family. So I know when you come to my family trip, y'all gonna have a great time, regardless of who the hell you are. You're gonna have a
See,
great
this is
time.
how I
So
know people are gonna wonder
so
why I have friends, because that's not even what I thought. Like, I know I'm gonna have a good time. My thought was,
oh my
if
god.
you're not
Here
having
we
a good
go.
time, you could go ahead, because I'm staying with my family.
Mm.
If I'm on your family vacation and
Wow.
I'm not having a good time, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Y'all gonna talk about me.
Nah, my family, we're gonna go out of the way to make you feel
Now we will
like one
too.
of us, and to make you have a good time. So yeah, I'd
No,
say
most
I'd say yeah.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, some people just aren't like people. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you go some things that your
Yeah.
family do, like your family can do, like that is
Yeah.
family tradition, may
Yeah.
not be somebody's
Yeah.
cup of tea. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
My family gonna break you down, regardless of who you
So
are. You
it's
say you
like,
introvert. You say you introvert. No, you're not. Not today.
and then like you sitting there
It is what it is.
miserable, and I'm just gonna be like, I mean, like, you could go home, versus like the other way. But then I leave, and then it's like, can you believe she brought that rude ass person to our family vacation? You know what I mean? Like,
Yikes, yikes. Yeah, but
that
like,
was
yeah,
my thought process.
some people family not like my family, so I would hate to go and be there with my good energy, and y'all are bored out your mind, and y'all don't hang out with
Yeah,
each other. Y'all don't really like each other and all that. I'd
right,
be pissed. I'd be pissed off. I'd be real
right.
pissed off.
But then also, I've been friends with some of my friends for so long that it really could go either way. You know what I
Cause
mean?
you know,
Like,
cause you know their
because
family.
their
Yeah,
family, so it's
yeah,
kind of like,
yeah. All right. Oh, we got to run through these because we could just keep going.
yeah, we could.
Second chance at love or second chance for your career?
Second chance for my career. Fuck
Yes,
love.
correct. Well,
Okay, well,
no,
not
I'm
fuck
not. It's
love,
not. It's
but
not fuck love. I don't need a second chance at love.
yeah,
I'm
now you
still there.
good.
So it's
Yeah, now
fine.
you
But like,
good.
I could have used some different choices in my career, which means that
Me
I
too.
probably wouldn't be sitting here doing this with you because I would have been doing amazing things. So, it all works out the way it's supposed to, I guess. But like, I would have made
Yeah.
lots of different decisions.
Now, I definitely would have made some different choices in life, Yeah. I don't need a second chance at love, but like, I'm just thinking about the money I could have been making. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
Like, that's
Loads,
really what I'm
loads.
thinking about. So,
I really wanted to make those decisions with the mind that I have now. That's what
right, right,
I would love to
right.
do that. Yeah.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Valid.
All right. All right. Showers or baths?
Depends.
It doesn't
Some
depend for me at
days,
all. It does
some
not.
days I love me. First of all, me and showers go together. I'm in a polyamorous relationship. Put it like that. We're in a
Uh,
throuple. Me,
mm,
showers, and baths. Okay,
mm,
because sometimes a good bubble bath with a glass of
mm,
wine and my
mm,
nook. Mm.
mm. Yeah. It's only showers for me. Sorry. I can't sit in a tub. I can sit in the pool, but I can't sit in the tub. I just don't know. It's just something about it. I don't know.
Me in a bubble
I've
bath.
grown out of that.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right.
Candle
All right.
lit. J playing.
I don't
Just
know how to answer this next one. All right.
okay.
Subtly stained clothing or obviously wrinkled clothing. Actually, I do know how to answer this.
Okay. See, now there's layers to this, right? Because how subtle is the stain,
this,
and
is
how
how,
wrinkly
this is how it
is
was
the
written.
wrinkles? You know what I mean? Because like, if it's like a
It
stain
says
that like,
obviously wrinkled clothes. That's what it says.
okay, so I'm gonna
Obviously
go with the
wrinkled or
subtle.
subtly stained.
So I'm gonna go with subtly stained, and the reason I'm gonna
Mm,
go with subtly stained is because that could be anywhere that's not visible to the
mm,
naked eye.
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Good.
if you have on a shirt and it's like a little mark on like the cuff that nobody's gonna be able to see, or
Mm,
under the collar or something like that, I'll
mm,
I'll take that. Versus
hmm
someone, and right now I'm in a very wrinkly shirt, but I'm also in my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I'm outside, this shirt would have been ironed. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Mm.
I still iron. I don't steam nothing. I don't know how y'all people try to convince yourselves that them steamers work. They don't. They don't. They don't. I still iron my clothes. I will take something
Oh
that is
God.
subtly stained.
So I thought I had an answer, but I don't know. It could go either way for me because, like, I don't mind going outside in the wrinkled clothes because, sometimes I just don't have the time. And my uncle, he shouldn't have actually told me this because now it's just been stuck in my brain since I was a kid. He was like, "You go outside in like a wrinkly shirt or whatever. By the time the air hits it and you do all that stuff, you move around, you look down, you be like, oh, what happened to all the wrinkles that I left the house with?" That's kind
That's
of what
just,
it don't always
I was
work,
gonna
but
say,
most
because
a
your
lot of the
eye
time
must
it
be
does.
playing
A lot of
tricks
times it
on
does
you.
work. A lot of a lot of the times it does work. And then, like, stains, I don't know. I get a little skeeved out by stains sometimes. So I don't know.
That's what I
Again,
mean. I got it. It depends on like because like sometimes, for example, I'll put on like a lipstick, right? Now, if
mhm,
that lipstick for some reason before it fully dries and I'm all over the place and I get it like on like the hem of my shirt and it's visible,
mhm.
absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes I get it like on a little cuff,
Mhm.
but it's only noticeable to me and I know that it's my lipstick. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
You know what that would also do to me? Stress me the hell out all day
I'll
long.
be stressed
All
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 day.
all day.
But I
All
got
day.
Tide sticks at work, and so then I gotta like, do you know what I mean? Like there's answers for that.
So yeah, it's a
So it
difficult decision.
depends. It
Difficult for me.
depends. But I'm leaning
All right.
towards totally stained.
All right. Road trip or plane ride?
Yeah, I know you're gonna say this is not the answer, but this is my answer.
It's not the answer.
Either one, because I'm sleep either way. Okay. I'm
Mm,
sleep either way. If I'm on the
mm,
plane, I'm sleep before we taxi. If I'm in the car, as soon as that seatbelt hits, boop boop, and we're
right.
on the highway, I'm knocked. So I'm sleep
Right.
either way. Both work for me.
Since you don't want to give me a plain answer, I'm probably see what I did there. Since you don't want to give me a simple answer, I'm gonna not give you a simple answer as well. I'm leaning on the side of plane ride. Uh, it 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 kind of can change depending on two things: how long the ride is and who my company is. Those two things will change things dramatically for me. I'll give you guys a random story. So my grandmother had passed away in Atlanta many years back, and it came as a shock to a lot of people, and so a lot of people drove down from New York to Atlanta, and we did a lot of illegal activity. We packed a whole bunch of people in vehicles that shouldn't have been in the vehicles because there wasn't seatbelts for everybody. And so I think the ride was 14 to 16 hours driving. I'm 6'4". No matter how I sit in a car for that long, my body's not made for that. So by the time we got down there, I was an arthritic young person. I'm just saying, it just was not fun for me.
Right.
Uh, so when all the services and everything was finished and everybody's getting ready to go back, they're like, "All right, let's pack back up in this car and head back to where we came from." I said, "No, the fuck, I will not. No, the fuck, I will not." I hit up my cousin, and be like, "Yo, I see a flight. Will you be willing to take me to the airport for 4 a.m. in the morning?" And she was like, "Yes." I was like, "Y'all, I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all when you get back," because I was just not doing it. A flight all the time. I listen. I paid for that seat. I know that I have that seat. Is that seat the most comfortable? No, but is it more comfortable than that car ride? For damn sure it was. So the thing is, a plane ride. Um, if you got money, it's nice. It's a nice
Yeah.
ride. It's a
No.
so
No, you're right.
so. I have the global entry. So, I don't even got to wait on too much lines, depending on the
Listen,
time of the year that you're
that
going for.
pre-check
So,
and global entry.
so that's kind of where I am. So I'm leaning on that side. But, like, again, if I'm driving with somebody that is also a driver and is also fun to hang out with and talk to, and they will split the ride with me and all of that, that could be a fun experience as well. And you're not
Like I
that person
said,
because clearly you've fallen
exactly.
asleep. So
I'm going to
whatever.
sleep. Like I'm good on either one. That 14, 16 hour ride, I'd have been knocked.
No way. No way. All right, three more, and then we can
All
go.
right. All right.
Ice cream cone or milkshake?
Ice cream cone.
Hmm. Hmm. I'd say so. It's less calories, but hit me a couple years back. It was definitely milkshake.
I have never
All the
enjoyed
time.
milkshakes. I have never
All the
enjoyed
time.
milk. It's something about it just don't. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's too good, especially like a
Mm-mm.
good Haagen-Dazs milkshake. And I don't care what y'all tell me, that milkshake from Shake Shack is Haagen-Dazs ice cream. I don't know. I don't care what you say. That's what that is. That's exactly what that is.
Never
Anyway,
had it, but I will tell you that Haagen-Dazs from the Bronx is the superior ice cream. I don't care what y'all say. Okay,
superior
I
to
only
Brooklyn
it's
because it's a different one.
superior.
It's a different Haagen-Dazs.
Haagen-Dazs is from the Bronx. That's all I know, and I'm rocking with Haagen-Dazs because Haagen-Dazs is rocking with me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
Uh-huh. You know
And
what
Ben and Jerry's,
Haagen-Dazs?
but I don't like Ben and Jerry's. I'm not gonna hold you. That their formula is just not for me. But I rock with them because they rock with the right. They on the right side of history. But
Mm.
Haagen-Dazs,
So a
10
couple
toes.
things about that. One of the dudes just completely left the company because they politics switched with the other one, Ben or Jerry. I can't remember. I think it was Jerry that
No, they
left.
both believe the same thing, but their parent company. So they were bought out, and their parent company
Oh,
was
right.
basically like,
So something like
"Hey,
that. Yeah.
you can't do this anymore." And one of them was like, "All right," left
I'm out of
and
here.
was like, "And now I'm gonna talk my shit as part of Ben and I'm the owner. I'm a co-founder of Ben and Jerry's." So
Right. Also, when you do go to the ice cream shop or whatever, the supermarket or whatever, when you're buying ice cream, make sure you look on the package and make sure it says ice cream.
yeah,
Because if it doesn't say ice cream, it'll say premium product or milk product or some sort of product that's not ice cream. And
yeah.
it's actually terrible for you. Even though regular ice cream is terrible for you, but at least you kind of have an idea about what those ingredients are compared to all the other stuff that
All I'm
they
saying
put in the other
is,
stuff.
I
So,
don't think Haagen-Dazs has that problem. They from the Bronx.
yeah.
Okay,
Sunrise or sunset?
sunset.
Mm,
The freaks
sunrise.
come out at night.
Nah,
Honestly, I
sunrise for
don't care
me.
for either one. Honestly, I don't care for either one.
Nah, there's such a beauty in the sunrise. Like I don't like I'm up at ungodly hours. I tell you guys this all the time. So I get to see the sunrise a good amount of time, and it just never gets old. It's like, oh wow, yet another day to make it right. To at least try it.
I mean, you over here waxing poetic, and I'm just like, the sun is in my eye, waking me up. Like
Oh my
like,
god. All right. Last one. Last one. Telekinesis or telepathy?
oh, that's a hard one.
That's why I kept it for the last one.
I guess telepathy.
Really? Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel like being able to like hear thoughts will help me just
I knew
weed some
that's where
shit out.
I
You
knew that's
know?
where you were going. I knew that was where you were going. And I'm just gonna pick the other one just to be contrarian.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's a good point. I think I could freak a lot of people out with telekinesis. But
Yeah.
that could be fun as well.
Yeah. Cause I mean, like, I'm gonna stick with telepathy. Because you know why? Because like you can do it with only certain people. So like say somebody's at your job, like just doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a I'm gonna tell you, shut your bitch ass up. Don't nobody else got to hear it. You know what I mean? So I could be a menace that way. You know what I
But
mean?
wouldn't it be cool to just be in a room with somebody and then just move something across the TV screen or like right in front of them or whatever, drop something
Nah.
on their head without them even knowing? That'd be great.
Because like imagine like you were in a room with Donald Trump, right? And he's just yapping.
Mm-hmm.
And you get in his head and you be like, shut your bitch ass up before I yank your vocal cords
Mm,
from your mouth.
mm.
He don't know where it's coming from.
No.
You know what I
But
mean? And then he
who's
start
to
babbling.
who's to say that's not what he hears currently right now?
But listen, but who's to say he don't think he be seeing shit move when nothing's moving? You know what I mean? Like it go both ways. If we being honest about that, man, both things could be true.
And hence America in 2025. All
A
right.
shit show.
And
A
that
shit.
was this or that, this or that, this or that.
Um, I don't know if y'all could tell, but we are so ready for this break.
Word. Word.
Like we are so ready for this break. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a slew of questions.
Okay.
And they range from serious to not so serious to absolutely ridiculous. But I
Okay.
thought it would be a great, just something different. I'm not going to start with serious because we just came off of something a little lighthearted. So I'm going to start somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Let's see. No, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do silly. Sorry. Since America is a shit show, if Earth got a Yelp review from aliens after observing us for 1 week, what rating do you think we'd get?
I don't even go on Yelp. How does Yelp go? It's from one
It's like
to what?
stars. Yeah, like 1 to 5 stars.
1 to 5 stars. Definitely. It gives half stars too.
Yeah.
Okay. And but it has to, like, if you give a rating, it has to be some portion of a star.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll probably be a half star.
Okay. What do you think they'd say?
Yeah, nah. We good. Yeah, nah. It's all good. Y'all can have it. I think they've done that already, which is why we haven't seen them.
Listen. I'm going to be more generous than you.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that they would give Earth 1.5 stars. And the reason they're giving Earth 1.5 stars is honestly because of Black people. Because they'd be like, look at how entertaining these people are. It's a shame that nobody else appreciates them. They're really the reason we haven't blown this Earth up into smithereens. 1010 would not recommend. 1010 recommend Black people. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel like that would go.
Solid.
You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. I could see that. It's just I can't imagine that I have the intelligence and the wherewithal to come from wherever the hell I came from all the way over here only to observe what's going on here and think that it's amazing. Like I don't know. I don't know.
But imagine you do all that, you see what's going on, and then there's a Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? LeBron James just out here defying gravity and shit. Simone Biles. Like you may be like, it's a shit show, but there's some things there that's like worth the hassle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you hear Whitney Houston sing for the first time. Like, which is why I'm saying they haven't blown us up to smithereens yet, because they see potential. Not enough to come save us, because we've been asking. I've been asking all year.
So
I've been asking all year.
It's, well, if we are to go into the conspiracy theory bag, the aliens are here, and the aliens that were here from the past that had lots of higher intelligence than we have now were us. So, so I mean, it's.
For all we know, we're the aliens.
I don't want to dig that deep into the conspiracy bag, but like, listen.
For all we know, we're the aliens. Okay, we don't know.
There's clear distinctions here, so.
This is a little existential, but whatever. If you could remove one human emotion for 1 week just for a break, which emotion would you put on Do Not Disturb?
Wow. Let's see. If I were to get rid of one emotion. So I realized recently that when I first started therapy, there was something they called an emotions wheel. I think that's what it's called, or whatever. And I haven't revisited that since the beginning. And so I would love to consult that right now, but I don't have the time. But I would say, geez, I don't know. Is it sadness? I don't know. That's the only one that's coming up for me currently, but there's lots of offshoots and different things like that. But like, let's go with that. What's yours?
Anxiety.
I was thinking that was my initial one, but I feel like, is it anxiety? Is that one of the main emotions, or that's like an offshoot?
It's probably an offshoot, but we getting rid of it for a week. I would love to know what it feels like to not be anxious. I would love to know what it would feel like for a week to not have an anxious thought about something. So deuces for a week. Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Would guilt be an emotion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that would be high up on that list as well. I would get rid of that. I don't know. I don't know. This is a pretty deep question. Like I could go with so many that I could turn off, you know. Love to keep happiness on. That would be great. Keep
Yeah,
that on.
I would actually
Turn that
amplify
all the way
happiness.
up. Turn that all
I
the
would
way up.
tell show up. Come on, please, please. Let's drown out everybody else. You know, like happiness,
Yeah.
joy. Let's
Yeah.
crank that up.
Hmm.
Let's see what else. Oh, this one may be kind of deep, but not really. If your younger self could meet you today, what would they ask first?
If my younger self could meet me today, uh, they would probably ask if I figured it out yet.
Okay.
And today's self would be like, no, bitch, no.
So your answer is very deep.
What
My
would
younger
yours be?
self, did we marry Leonardo DiCaprio?
Okay, Jade. All right. All right. That can't be a serious question your younger
It's
self
a
would ask.
serious question
You got
because
one chance to
young
ask
me,
your future self a question, and that's the question?
young me, the way that young me was convinced that I listen, even to this day, I cannot watch a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in it in public because I squeal. I don't even do
Mm-mm.
it on purpose. He was my
Mm-mm.
reason for being for many years. He is
Mm-mm.
the absolute for me. So I know my younger self, that would be the first question that she would ask.
Mm-mm.
And then to be like, did we
Mm-mm.
become a lawyer? And I'd be like, girl, no.
Did that movie with him and Tiana Taylor come out yet?
Yes, I think it's getting Oscar buzz.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that. I just didn't know if it was out yet or
It
whatever. But
was.
like, yeah.
I'm waiting for it to stream so I can watch it in peace and I can squeal in my house because I
Mm.
literally squeal. I love him. Even
Yikes.
dad bod Leo. Love him. That is my
What you got?
heart. If you can guarantee, this is a serious one. If you could guarantee one thing for your future self, peace, money, love, stability, what would it be and why?
Guaranteed
Mm-hmm.
health, good health. That's a plain and simple answer for me. Uh, I think everything else like sprouts off of that. That's the foundation piece for all of it. You know, I say this all the time. I could pull it all together right now and then die tomorrow. And then what was it all for? What's the point? What's the point? So yeah, that would be it for me.
I just want y'all to know, this is why I keep telling you, even though Ryan is out of pocket, he's the deeper of us because I'm choosing money.
Oh God.
And the reason I'm
Uh-uh.
choosing money is kind of this my thought process until you said health was if I was guaranteed like money and just not having to think about things, like having access to like a good chunk of money benefits all of those other things. Like you can get good health. Like cancer can happen to anyone, don't get me wrong.
Plans.
Wealthy, not.
You see what I'm saying?
But like with good money though, like your chances, if you catch it early enough, your chances of overcoming are, you know what I mean? Like you have a better chance. I'm
There's
still gonna
so
stick with
many.
money.
There's so many people that we know that have the the wealth and the fame and like all these things, and then they dead tomorrow. Like it's just like
Mm.
regardless of how much money you got, like it is coming for you however it's coming for you regardless. So
Yeah, I just give me the money. They're gonna love this one for you
oh boy.
because they love when you talk about stuff like this. What's a relationship lesson you've learned the hard way that you wish someone had told you earlier?
Gosh. I feel like it's all the hard way. It's it's like it's not for the faint of heart, as they say. It's takes a lot of effort. And I can't say that I've fully grasped and figured it all out yet. Still, coming up on 20 years, but I I would say to find ways to have the hard conversations without getting angry or mean or disrespectful or any of that type of stuff, because I'd say all of what you're looking for is on the other side of that discomfort. And a lot of people avoid that stuff because it's not pleasant and it can spark all sorts of reactions that are not mature, that are hurtful, and that you can't come back from a lot of times. And so I'd say that would be it. Get better with your communication, and everything else, I guess, comes from there. And you're not always going to be perfect in that, but if your intention is right and you have that at the forefront of your mind, that you're going to be as transparent with your communication as possible, without being hurtful, I think that would be the best. Yes. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Oh, don't ask me because I don't know. Okay. I be telling people to break up at the slightest inconvenience.
Mm-mm.
Not marriages, just like
Mm-mm.
boyfriend, girlfriend. Because I firmly believe if you're not married, you're single. So don't ask me no questions.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
When
that.
I fill out my tax return at the end of the year or the beginning of the next year, it does not say single in a relationship married.
Okay.
Single married.
So put it like this, right? Humans have been on this planet for a long time, long before the institution that we call marriage, but yet we've still paired up and been duos for eons, right? And
Right, right,
so
right.
before there was anything called marriage, there was commitments. And so just to
Contract.
so it don't make no difference.
I ain't signing
Yep.
no contract. Okay? No, I'm joking. I'm
That's exactly
joking.
how I felt. That's exactly how I felt before I
I'm
decided to
joking.
get married.
You know what's so funny? It's today in therapy. I had therapy today. And I
Okay,
told
good for you.
Carlita my
Good for you.
2026 goal of going on a date.
Oh, did she
And
laugh too?
first of
Oh, they
all,
came for me last week. They came for me last week because I was laughing at you. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was just my immediate reaction.
I told her too. I said I was gonna go on dates, and Ryan asked me with what, and then she laughed. No, but she did
Oh.
ask me. She knows me so well. She said, "So, is your intention to actually actively like start dating, or is this like a you go out on one date in 2026 and then be like,
Just
all
to
right,
say
I
that you
went on."
did it. Yeah. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That is not my goal. I told her honestly, I didn't think it through. That is not my intention, though. My intention is not to just go on one date and be like, okay, I went on a date in 2026. In case somebody else was wondering, it is what it is. That's how my hope is that I meet someone who I genuinely do want to spend time with and like go out on dates with. I will say though, because we talked about some of the things that I don't like. I don't like a morning text. I don't. It drives me nuts. I'm sorry. It
Today, I
gives
send
me
you a
it.
good morning text every day.
Yeah, but you know what though? That usually comes after you send me about 35 different things that you've had loaded in that you wanted to share with me the night before, but it was too early for me for you to
Yeah.
share it with. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's fine. It follows something because like we've typically had some sort of conversation. What I would prefer in lieu of a morning text. Also, don't tell me grand rising. You hit me with a grand rising, immediately I'm blocking you. It's
What if that's the way that they grew up, Janae?
I don't care.
This is
It's not for
crazy.
me.
This is
Grand
crazy.
rising? No, thank you.
What if that's
No,
how
thank
they?
you.
Yo,
That's
so
fine. I'm just not
yo.
for them.
First of all, you meet a Spanish dude, and the way he grew up was "Buenos dias, buenos
Okay.
dias."
Okay.
Like that's not good morning. Like so, that's just the way
Mm-mm.
he grew up. So what's the difference?
Again, no, thank you. I don't want that either. This is what I would prefer
Oh my God, this
in lieu of
girl,
a good morning.
this
It
girl.
just, I don't know. It gives me a visceral reaction. And maybe it's because I haven't found somebody who I feel is warranted a good morning text from me.
Oh man.
But I would prefer, like, if we had a conversation the night before
Mm-hmm.
and, like, something about that conversation, I would prefer for you to extract something from that conversation, carry it on to the next day,
Mm-hmm.
start it with that, and then hit me with a good morning. Do you know what I mean? Because then I know that like we were having an actual conversation. You were thinking about it, thinking about me in that way, and now we're having a continued conversation the next day.
So
Listen,
you want
it's
him to
me.
go blah 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 good morning instead of good morning blah 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 blah. It's the
Yes.
same thing, just
No, no,
different order.
no. And actually, the good morning should come after I respond.
Oh my God, today. Oh my God. It all starts to
Listen,
make sense now, Janae. It all starts to come together.
I didn't say I was easy. I just know that every time I have gotten a good morning text from a guy, I have had
Oh
a very
no.
visceral reaction, and it was never positive, and I don't know
Wow.
why. I see it, I'm
Wow.
instantly annoyed, and I don't respond to you right away. I will
And have
wait
you
until 3 o'clock in the afternoon for that.
have you spoken to Carlita about this?
I honestly brought it up at the end of our session this week because I'm smart.
Oh
I didn't want
yeah,
her to
you need to
break me down.
start the next one off
But
like that.
in
I
two
think
weeks, she
that's
told
my
me,
opinion.
in 2 weeks, she said we will be revisiting. But good morning texts have always just given me the ick. I don't know why. It just does.
Wow.
It just does.
Wow.
And every time a guy has done that, I literally do not respond until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know why. It's what I
Wow.
do. It's what I do. Okay. Okay. Now that we've this is my last one. I'm going to end on a
Okay, good.
happier, funnier note
Okay.
because we're over in,
Okay. Yeah.
and this is silly. If you could dispense any 5 liquids from your fingers forever, doesn't mean that you can't buy anything else. And I'm talking about drinking liquids, whatever, like liquid, anything that is liquid. You can still buy and have access to other liquids. What are the 5 liquids that you were choosing?
Wow. Wow. Obviously one is water.
I knew that was coming.
That's
Valid.
that's that's an easy one. I would say some sort of lemon or lime juice
hmm
because
hmm
you can do a lot with that and it's necessary.
hmm
5. I gotta pick 5. Jesus.
3 more.
Oh my gosh. Pineapple.
Okay.
I think pineapple juice is very nice.
Okay.
It's, oh my gosh. Watermelon. Subtle. Ah, I don't drink that many things, obviously, as you can see now. It's mostly water. So, hmm, coffee.
Gross. Shout out to Jasmine for that
That would be
question, though.
dope. That would be dope.
She
Okay,
said that.
Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine. What's yours?
Water, orange juice, malta, ginger ale, and like crude oil.
Crude oil.
Like the one that you find underground that makes you an instant bazillionaire.
Ah. All right. This is a weird. Like I'm just thinking about it and it's freaking me out. But it's pretty
Mhm.
weird. I know I can probably come up with better choices if I had more time, but maybe we revisit this again in the future. But yeah, interesting.
You be like, Janae, I'm broke. There goes some
What am I
oil.
supposed to
Sell
do?
it to the government.
What am I supposed to do with the crude oil today? How
Sell it
how
to
am
the
I? Hey,
government.
go to the
Let the
government
government know
with
that you
what?
have a friend that can shoot oil out her fingers. And then since we telepathic anyway, with the telekinesis, we kill him.
Just
X-Men.
because we don't have time for this right now, I'm just gonna let this go because like there's so much I want to say. Also, did you know that X-Men was Stan Lee's like Marvel Universe companion to Malcolm X
Yeah.
and the movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Stanley been down for the cause.
So, yeah. Wow.
I'm gonna start off light. What do you call shoes made out of bananas?
I was gonna say something split, but I don't know what.
Slippers.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. All right. How do you get a girl from a farm to marry you?
Oh God. I don't know how.
A tractor.
Did you know if you put your funny bone in some hot water, it becomes a laughing stock?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of humorous, isn't it? Shout out to Ash for that one.
Again, with these people, yo, I'm next in this next. Oh, I'm coming for heads next year. I'm telling you, I'm coming for heads next year.
First
Why
of
are y'all
all,
sending her jokes? Why y'all
First of
sending
all,
her
me
no?
and Ash
Y'all.
broke it down. We broke it down in the chat. She sent it to me. I said, "Oh, using," and I can't wait to tell Ryan that it is from you because he gets so upset that his cousin sends me jokes. And then she
Mm,
said, "Now would I be a little cousin if I didn't get on his nerves?" And then I
mm,
said, "And would I be his
mm-hmm,
Virgo bestie if we didn't align?" So
mm-mm,
it is what it is.
mm-mm. Just when I thought, just when I thought food couldn't make a call, onion rings.
Yo,
I didn't know I was gonna put that one in there, but here it is.
why do cows have hooves and not feet?
I know this. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. We did that show. I think we did that on this show. Why?
Because they lactose.
Like that was yes, because they laughed.
Oh shit. Whew.
Yes, yes.
That one
Okay.
had me tickled.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got three more.
All right. Why shouldn't you kiss your sweetheart when your nose is runny?
Oh God. Why?
Because while it may seem funny, it's not.
Mhm. How do you surprise a blind guy?
Mm. This dirty. This is a dirty joke, isn't
It's
it?
out of pocket. It's just a little
It's,
out of
it's,
pocket.
it's
It's a little wrong and out of pocket.
oh gosh. Oh gosh. Has something to do with fish.
No,
No? Oh,
no.
well, what? What's the answer?
You leave the plunger in the toilet.
Oh my God, today.
Shout out to Randy for that one.
God, today. Oh my God. Oh goodness. Oh my God.
That's perfect.
What do you call a fruit that magically shows up?
What?
A pear.
Mind you, in my mind, I'm like guava because that's my favorite fruit.
Guava. Yes. Guava.
I was like guava. I'm glad I didn't say
Yikes.
it out loud as the answer, but
Mm-mm.
my teacher used to say icy was the easiest word to spell. Back then, I didn't get it, but now I
I
see
see.
why.
See what? See what? Yeah.
Shout
Yeah.
out to
Uh-huh.
Jasmine for that one.
All right, Jasmine. Okay. Okay, y'all came through for the last episode with the
I got
submissions.
so many
Okay.
jokes that I have to save them, some of them for 2026. Not
All
gonna
right.
hold you.
This is submission from Will. This is a submission from Will.
Oh God, will jokes be out of pocket? So let me put my chapstick down. Go ahead.
What kind of couch doesn't like to commit?
I'm not gonna hold you.
You know the answer.
No, my mind immediately went to JD Vance, and I was gonna say Usha Vance, but she's not a couch. That is a person.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Would you like to know the answer?
Yes.
I'll pull out.
What did two say to three when they saw six acting like an idiot?
What did two say to three when they saw six acting like an idiot?
Mm-hmm. It's really not an answer that you're gonna just come up with, to be honest.
Wow. So go ahead then.
Don't mind him. He's just a product of our times.
Hetty, Janae. That's for it's for the MIT student. Wow. VirgoSeasonShow.com is the website. Virgo Season Show
Whew.
at gmail.com is the email address. Y'all got some time. Y'all got some time before we come back. So load us up with all sorts of fancy things for the upcoming shows and stuff. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday and you come back and see us now when we return.
Aww. You can see us at Virgo Season Show on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find Ryan at Black Ryan on TikTok and Instagram, and you can find me at Jade on TikTok and Instagram. Happy holidays!
Yes, yes. Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them. I wish they haven't had a phone to call you up.
All right. Oh my gosh. What should you do if your girlfriend
Oh God.
starts smoking?
Oh God. Blow her.
Slow down and get the lube. Bye now. It's been a great year. Virgo season.